within our family members, we don't even have peace. Always argue for every little thing, right? So all we want is for all of us to work within our family first, ourselves first, to bring peace for ourselves. That's the first thing we have to do. If our family don't have peace, there is no world peace, for sure. So we only have like 20 months, we can not bring peace to the world. But everywhere we go now, like this morning right here, right? All these peace right here. Join in to walk with us to Washington, D.C. But Washington, D.C. is not the final destination. Walk throughout this world to bring this peace to spread all over the world. That is our goal, right? So if everybody can live in at peace, then the world will be at peace. If we throw hatred into this universe, we will receive it back with all kind of disasters. If we throw love and kindness and compassion and peace to this universe, everybody will get the same results. All beings will get the same results. And we all walk in, I call myself as one of the firefly. And everywhere I go, all the fireflies join in together to shine the light throughout all the corners of this world, so that everybody will live at peace. That is my message, that is my goal. And so here we are this morning, even in this weather, we are here together. We have the connection, that's why we are here together and listen and share, right? So to me, peace has been bloomed since I started in Fort Worth, Texas to here. And it's getting larger and larger every day. It's love, it's care. And so if we can live with that, and if we can be mindful every day in our action, our thought, our speech, we will be free of suffering. When we are free of sufferings, we will be at peace. It's because we cannot control, we cannot manage our feelings, our emotions. So whenever things happen, then we just keep on reacting so quickly. And the more we react, the more we suffer. Because every action we made is always come back to us. Right? Aloka. 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 Come here. There. Very protective. Is because we live in with all kind of distractions. Right? We have a lot of distractions around us. Nowadays, technology is the biggest distraction for us. AI, right? Every little thing now, we depend on AI. Even we want to send a message to somebody, we use AI instead of our head. That is why our mind is really weak. And then when things happen into ourselves, then we cannot handle it. We cannot bear those feelings. So we just have to come back within. Have to come back within, and then we have to look deep inside of our heart, deep inside of our mind to see what is rising. What is rising? When we realize that we have all kind of thoughts is rising within us, within our mind, we just have to acknowledge it. We have to aware of it, and then come back to this present moment. Then all those thoughts, it will vanish by itself. It's because we trying to push those thoughts away, try to eliminate it, those thoughts. And the more we try to push them away, the more we suffer, because no one can push those thoughts away. If we can just acknowledge it, if we can just be aware, be more mindful, they arise, we know it, we acknowledge it, it will vanish by itself. Is because we associate with so many people, talk a lot, do so many things throughout our days, right? And every little thing we do, it always trap in here. When it comes in here, go through the filtration system and then into the brain, and the brain and the mind talking with each other and trap it in there. When they trap it in there, when the right condition comes, all those thoughts pop up. It's not that right now, within every second, there's millions and millions of thoughts rising. It's just that we cannot catch up, we cannot see them until we sit down and pay attention to one thing, only one thing. It's already been with us, which is our breath. We have our breath, but we never pay attention to it. We just breathe just like a robot, just to survive, because it's been with us already. And now that mindfulness is now that we just, all we need to just relax, drop everything, and then come back within to watch our breath going in and out. Breathe in, just aware of that breath going in. Breathe out, aware of that breath going out. That's all we need to do. We don't need to force our breath, just let it go in and out naturally. And then when we breathe in and breathe out, thoughts will arise. It's not that because we breathe in and breathe out, then thought arise, but it's always arise. But now because we pay attention to only one thing, which is the breathing, that is when we can see our thoughts clearly. And then when we see our thought, when we see we have thoughts, either bad or good, the past or the future, we always thinking about the past, always chasing the future. We barely stay at this present moment right here and now. And so when we acknowledge of those thoughts arise, we just note it as thought, thought, thought. Come back here with the breathing again. And then breathe in, breathe out. Within a few seconds, thought arise again. Just keep acknowledge it. Come back here, come back, come back, come back, come back. Just bring our mind back to the breathing. And then when we hear noise, when we hear somebody talking or any type of sound, just acknowledge it. Don't need to ask what, where, why. Just acknowledge it. Sound, 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 come back here. Feelings on our face, on our head, itchy, insects crawling or something like that. It's just a sensation because we are concentration here. Concentration right here, that's why our concentration right here, that's why we have that sensation. But all those sensations will be gone later. Okay? When we feel numb, when we feel pain or anything on this physical body, just acknowledge those that feeling, come back here. When we need to switch leg, just be mindful when we want to switch leg and switch. When we want to move our hand like this, when we want to switch, just be mindful when we switch, not just like this, right? Everything we have to be mindful with it. And then when we eat, we just be mindful when we eat. Try not to talk too much when we eat. Don't watch movie when we eat. Don't listen to music when we eat. When we go for shower, don't listen to music when we shower. Who shower and who listening to music? Because the mind only pick up one thing at a time. Because we are always put ourselves into the multitask mode. That's why we cannot pay fully attention to one thing. And so now, all we need to do is just bring our mind back. Fulfill our breath with the mindfulness. Just live with this breath with mindfulness. As we beginning, our minds keep popping up with all kind of thoughts. We cannot catch up with it. But if we are mindful enough, just continue practice. Later, you can see that you can breathe in and breathe out longer. Thought won't bother us. And the more we practice, the more we can manage it. The more we can easily come back within our breath. So, and then now we are mindful enough. Somebody say something. Usually if somebody says something that is hurtful, we react right away, right? And now that we are a different person now with mindfulness, we hold back. We take a deep breath. I'm not gonna respond because when I react, they happy, but I'm suffering. I will not respond. Good luck to you then. See, if they throw in something to us, if we don't receive, it belongs to them. Is that right? So why would we react? And in order for us not to react, we have to be mindful. That is our message. That is our message that we want everybody to join together to walk for this mission. If everybody walking together with our monk and practice this way, peace will bloom and flourish. That is our message. And I hope that will help.
Thank you.
And my quote that I say everywhere I say, every morning when we wake up, the first thing in the morning, our mind is very fresh and pure. If we don't give our mind a job to do, it will pick up all the trash to chew over and over. Trash means all the bad habits, all the things that are happening in our life that is not happy, that we trap it in there. If we don't give our mind a job to do, it will pick up all those and then think over and over, and it's overwhelmed us, and we suffer. So now, the morning when we wake up, even though we already memorize it, but please get a piece of paper and a pen out. Write down, today is going to be my peaceful day. Write that down and read it over with our eyes. It's very important to have a hand and a head to work together to write, and our eyes to read it silently, and then after that read it out loud, to tell the universe that, to spread that to the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day. No one can mess it up except me, ourselves, right? Then that means we spread loving kindness, compassion, and peace to the universe. Everybody doing that, what's going to happen? Peace will fall down for us, for everybody. That energy will spread everywhere, right? That's all we need to do, and just be mindful throughout our day. And that is when we have peace for our day, for our soul, for our family. And then we just continue spread it out to our friends, our neighbors, and our society. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we must go now.